Judaism is one of the oldest monotheistic religions. Monotheistic means they only believe in the existence of one God or oneness of God. Tracing their roots to Abraham, the Jews believe that God, whom they call Yahweh, has chosen them to serve as an example of holiness and ethical behavior. Judaism is one of the world's oldest monotheistic religions, originating around 3,500 years ago. Despite its relatively small population around the globe and in the country, it has influenced Western civilization. The two biggest monotheistic religions are Christianity and Islam, which they tend to affirm the Torah of Judaism as God's revelation, and therefore as good news for everybody. Throughout Judaism's history, their followers have been called many names, and these names are often confused with one another. So, let's discuss these names. First, Hebrews refer to those who accepted Yahweh as their God, and much of their history is written in the Hebrew Bible or the Old Testament of the Christian Bible. Second, Israelites refer to the descendants of the Hebrews, which originated from Abraham. His grandson Jacob had 12 sons, and their descendants became known as the 12 tribes of Israel. Later on, Israel was established as a nation-state, and Israelites or Israeli Jews could also refer to citizens of the land. Next, Jew comes from Yehuda or Judah, the southern kingdom of Israel. Now, it is used to refer to someone who practices Judaism and takes part in Jewish culture. A list of well-known Jews of our time includes Henry Alfred Kissinger, Albert Einstein, Jonas Salk, and Hyman Rickover. Jews believe that being Jewish defines an important and critical part of their being. Many believe that Judaism tells them the meaning of life and how to live it. Israeli Jews argue that being Jewish necessitates a political identity and a nation-state worth fighting for.
So in Judaism, they have this called as Hebrew calendar or the Jewish calendar, in where they also celebrated birthdays, but they have the different calendar for it, in which they calculated the exact days in accordance of their calendar. They also celebrated their birthdays. They believe also that God is transcendent. They also believe that God doesn't have a body. They also believe that in creating the universe, in creating the world, the people, and the things that live among it, is He doesn't have help. And some of the religion, they believe that some angels help them. And in some beliefs, such as indigenous beliefs, that there are some goddess, some deities that help. That's the one who rule among the elements that ever existed in the earth. But in Judaism, they only believe that one God is the only God who created the universe and the world.
Hi, Jai How. I'm January Asbare, and today I'm gonna talk about Confucianism. So, Confucianism is an ancient Chinese belief system which focuses on the importance of personal ethics and morality. So, Confucianism is a philosophy and belief system from ancient China, which laid to the foundation for much of Chinese culture. Confucius was a philosopher and a teacher who lived in 1951 to 479 BCE. There are 5 main beliefs in Confucianism, and these are: the Yi stands for righteousness, the Shin stands for honesty and trustworthiness, Chang, the loyalty of the states, Li includes the ritual and etiquette, and last is the Shao, is the love within the family. That's all, and I hope that you learned something from it.
Hey everyone, my name is Crystalika S. Amukis. I'm a all about Buddhism. Why do Buddhists believe? Buddhism is one of the world's largest religions and originated about the past 2,500 years ago in India. Buddhists believe that human life is one of suffering and meditation, spiritual and physical labor, and good behavior of the ways to achieve enlightenment or nirvana. Nirvana is the term used to describe the end of suffering, the ultimate goal of Buddhism. It is a state of complete bliss, liberation from the limitation and desires of this physical world, and the end of the cycle of rebirth and suffering. Buddhists believe that life is both endless and subject to impermanence, suffering, and uncertainty. That's all.
Hinduism is the world's oldest religion according to scholars, with roots and customs among back more than 4,000 years. Today, with about 900 million followers, Hinduism is the third largest religion among Christianity and Islam. 95% of the world's Hindus live in India. Because the religion has no specific founder, it's difficult to trace its origin and history. Hinduism is unique that it's not a single religion, but it has a compilation of many traditions and philosophies. Hindus revere all living things and consider the cow as a sacred animal. In India, they sell canned goods containing the urine of their cows because they consider cows as their sacred animals. Food is an important part of life for Hindus, and most do not eat pork or meat, and many are vegetarians. Hindus do not eat pork or meat because they believe that pigs are the dirtiest kind of animals because they play all along in the mud. Hindus believe in the doctrines of samsara, the continuous cycle of life, death, and reincarnation, and karma, the universal law of cause and effect. Hindus do not kill pests, such as cockroaches, because they believe that the soul of one of their family members who passed away is in the physical body of the cockroach. Hindus also believe that the karma is always there for you to avenge you to someone who made wrong to you.
Assalamualaikum, I'm John Lloyd Suizo, and I am a Muslim, and here are the 6 major beliefs in our religion. So first is, we only believe in one God, who is Allah. Second, we also believe in angels, the way Christians do. Third, we believe in all holy books sent to all the prophets, including the Torah that was revealed to the prophet Moses, the Bible that was revealed to the prophet Jesus, and the Quran that was revealed to the prophet Muhammad. Fourth is we believe in all the prophets sent by God, including Noah, Jacob, Ishmael, Isaac, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad. Although we Muslims believe in Isa or Jesus, we don't think Jesus as the Son of God, the way Christians do. So the fifth belief that we have is we also believe in the Day of Judgment, or the life after death. And the best reward, performing good deeds, is getting closer to God. Lastly is we also believed in the divine decree. This means that God is all-powerful and nothing will happen without His permission. However, He has given humans the freedom to choose whether to be good or to be bad. In the end, all of us will be judged or will be questioned about how we live our life in this world.
Christianity is the religion derived from Jesus Christ, based on the Bible, has sacred scripture and prophets by Eastern, Roman Catholic, and Protestant bodies. Second, conformity to the Christian religion. And third, the practice of Christianity. Also, we have beliefs in Christianity. Christianity are monotheistic. They believe there is only one God, and He created the heavens and the earth. Second, Christian believes that God sent His Son Jesus, the Messiah, to save the world. Third, Christian contend that Jesus will return to earth again in what's known as the second coming. Fourth, both Christian and Jews follow the Old Testament of the Bible, but Christian also embrace the New Testament. And fifth, the cross is a symbol of Christianity. And lastly, the most important Christian holidays are Christmas, which celebrate the birth of Jesus, and Easter, which commemorates the resurrection of Jesus. And also, love God, love your neighbor as yourself.
What is Shintoism? It is a traditional Japanese religion which originally lacked a central structure. Shinto means the way of Kami. Kami referring to the divine or mystic, centered around worship of ancestral spirits. There are Shinto afterlife beliefs. Emphasis is on Kami, spiritual energies rather than reincarnations. They also believe that Yumi, the land of the dead, is seen as the destination for all who die. It is neither a paradise nor hell and is frequently described as gloomy. So the Shinto beliefs highlight where the ancestors worship, animism understood as Kami in the spirits in the object of natures. The Kami or gods and spirits control the universe around them and that respect should be paid to them. Amaterasu exercises supreme power of his people. The emperors are descended from the sun goddesses Amaterasu. These are no guiding dogmas, official scriptures or founders. They are also centered around Kami, spirits and forces of nature. Shintoism is more focused on ancestral worship and rituals. Overall, it is less afterlife oriented. So there you have it about the different religions and different times with different practices and beliefs. Even though we have the different religion who molded us as we are today, we always have that one similarities among all, and it is that we worship only one God, the Almighty One who created the heaven and the earth. And respecting it will be the one way to live in harmony and unity in the earth, and God knows how much long we can still live in this creation that has been wonderful, and I don't know, has been amazingly disappointed sometimes. So I hope you learned something in our interfaith, and I am White Chindita Sarah signing off.